Hey guys, how's it going? Let me know if I sound choppy or delayed. It's a holiday weekend. I'm going to be casting from downstairs because this is where all my loot is. And it'll be Q&A as always, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the wet spot. Also took some video down there, but I got some cool fish that you don't always see in the hobby. So, how's everyone doing? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving? I'm gonna kind of scroll back here and read us a little, read us some chat. Blake's Aquabell. Oh, Aquaballs. Oh, Aquabells. Blake's Aquatic. Bob Kaler's Fish Hobby. What up, Bob? Bob and I have been chatting. Let's see here. Betsy, oh. So, Betsy, I hope you feel better with your migraine. Geez, a 5-day migraine. That's insane. Um, Also, I hope that everybody is checking out all the Black Friday deals and all that. The deal still stands all the way up until around Christmas time. So at aquaticarts.com, who's ordering a bunch more fish for the holidays and plants that just cleared quarantine. Some didn't clear quarantine in time for the big holiday, and so they have a bunch more coming out, which is kind of cool. And that 15% off coupon that I have, if you enter all caps secret shrimp 15 secret shrimp 15, what I'm doing is all the money that generates, so everyone who buys something in there, 8% of that total, because they're matching the 4% that can be earned off of commission type things. We're putting that back in the pot, so that will go towards prizes for viewers. So it just, every time you buy something, you're increasing the value of prizes coming on. So yeah, how's Bentley doing? Jay Blair, what's up, man? That video that I just made was Jay Blair. I won't say his real name, but him and he and I went and got some fish that were pretty dope. Mandalay FSU. I was about to go to sleep, then I saw this pop up. Well, thanks for joining. I hope everybody is over their turkey coma and maybe under their brew coma if you're relaxing and having a long weekend. Got to start this thing off right. If I lose you guys, it may happen. Internet is real sketchy on the weekends here. But yes, so brought to you by Dr. Pepper, the fishiest of sodas. All right, guys. So let's take a look here. Let's flippy dippy this around. Flippy dippy this hippie around. So this is a giant bag of stuff that I got. Hold on. Here. And I have a bucket for cleaning plants. So basically, while I was there, and if anybody has questions, just let me know. They had a killer Black Friday sale. And so they had plants like this. And you know what? I think I'm just going to grab a knife. I will grab a knife. Actually, I can't do that one-handed. Scissors. I will grab scissors. And in the meantime, I will show you guys some cool fish. So, JH Aquatics, it must be morning almost where you're at, man. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining us. So these little fish here, these are purple tetras, purple neon tetras with an icy blue color and a terrible, light bulb that is showing off their colors, but they're in a breeding tank. Because I don't see these around ever. I've never seen them around. And so purple neon tetras, I threw them straight into their own tank. And this is the new tank. Pamela Fox, hello, what's up? Threw them into their own tank. In this tank, I threw in some of these blue axle rods that I got earlier over in Seattle, but they are labeled actually as green axle rods, and I can kind of see it now. So it's interesting. They didn't know for sure the name, but they were priced at $2 a piece. So I had to buy like a school of them. So I got a school of those that I've been paying $6 for in Seattle. So that's pretty sweet. And then I also bought a new school of corydora in here somewhere. They're the one of the little guys. Here we go. One of the little guys. They're cute. Sometimes called salt and pepper. This is as big as they get. And those and the histatas are the other small ones. The pygmy ones are small. But yeah, so I'm happy to have those. Got those in my repertoire now, in my collection. Definitely got a female of these purple tetras. Oh, they're eating right away. That's good. They were in a semi-long car ride, and it's pretty cold out here on the west coast up north. So, also got more tin Winnie Danios. They were really cheap there. They're like $3 or something. And I love the way they look, the spotted ones. And then the other fish, the Hatchet Daniels that I had, they're kind of just chilling out in here still. But I've got the new Danios in here. So we've got the Hatchet Daniels, but then we've also got these just beautiful that I did a video on, and they're just angelic. Like they just look like they're glowing in this, like white, but they've got like soft purples and pinks and peach. Like they're just beautiful, and they have blue stripes on them. But they just kind of radiate like a silver shininess and then a gold scaling down their spine. But it's just kind of hard to see with all the other fish swimming around. But these are the blue stripe, the fire bar, or the Maytangensis Daniel that I did a video on if you want to go back and look at them. But they had more of them at the wet spot, and they also have them for sale. And I wanted to give you guys a hint that I got from... So I got this hint from the wet spot, from their marketing director. She wanted to give me free shipping so I could try out some stuff. And I was like, well, is there a code that I could use that I could pass on maybe? She's like, well, there's not a code, but if you sign up for our email newsletter, the first time you order something, and I think it was over $40 or $50, I don't know, you get free shipping, which is a crazy good deal for them anywhere in the country. So that's a good one. Just sign up for their newsletter and you get that. So if you feel like it, go ahead and do that. I don't know. Thought I'd pass it on. All right, so wet spot. So what I really chowed down on are the plants. So I'm going to be soaking them in a bucket, and I'm not even going to try to save the bags, really, because the bags are just tied in knots and just all sorts of craziness. I'll do this just one by one, plunk them out. So this was $3, this Anubias, and yeah, it's chewed up. It's seen better days. It's starved of nutrients and stuff. But I mean, this will perk right up. Look at the size of the rhizome on this. I mean, how can it not just get better and perk up? So I don't know if it's a barteri maybe, but in any case, I'm going to wash it off in the slight bleach dip. Make sure to get rid of the duckweed, which there is some duckweed on some of the plants they have. And then I'm going to float some of the plants in the water here. I'm going to float some maybe in here because there's tissue cultures. And then also up here, all new tank. That's not even a cleaned tank. That is a new tank. Bob upped his pledge and on Patreon, and I went out immediately and got myself some new tank from the special tank sale that they had at Petco. So that was very, very nice of you, Bob. Thank you kindly. When people do a super chat very frequently, Pamela, you think you're the only person who can kill duckweed, huh? All right, so this is like a good example of what they had down there. So this was like $6, I think. And honestly, I think prices rubbed off. Like you can barely make it out anymore. Like you can kind of see the nines now and the dollar symbol, but it looks like brown goo in a bag. And oh, okay. Just doing Florida has asked if I buy something from Aquatic Arts, how can I give you a shout out to say that you sent me? So you either do use the code, but if they're doing a better sale than 15% off, just try to make the comment somewhere that you saw my channel. But basically, if you use the code Secret Shrimp, all in caps, it's in the description of this video, 15, that'll get you 15% off, and that will get you entered into the holiday raffle or like prize drawing, where we have a Blue Dream starter shrimp kit that they'll be giving away, shipping straight to you guys, so like there's no middleman of me. And then they also have gift certificates they're giving away to people, or I am, I guess. And then all the money that everyone's spending from our channel, so like anybody who saw got the passcode from here, that then a percentage of 8% of that money is getting saved and reinvested into prizes through them. So it's just like the more people that do it, the better. So it's kind of a pyramid scheme. I'm not going to lie, to get people to tell other folks to use it, to check out the channel. But at the same time, I'm stoked to get the 15% off, or Secret Shrimp 10, all caps 10, Secret Shrimp, all caps 10. That can be used as many times as you want in the future, and that gets you 10% off everything in the store. And that also will always count towards a raffle. And we're going to be doing these raffles now with them, I have decided, for the next few quarters. So this got rung up as $6.99, and now that it's wet, I can actually see that it's supposed to be $16.99. Maybe I should give them a call. And hello, I wish I could just get to the website. I'm broke, but that's great stuff. Aquatic Arts is a great store. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a great store. The other thing you can do if you want to just give to the website or to this channel is you can always do a super chat or Patreon or even a PayPal. You can always message me about how to do that. Oh, I just read your message wrong. Sorry, I'm being all egotistical thinking about super chats. Forget that. Ignore me. The website, yeah. So hopefully, you know what? I'm going to enter one person who didn't buy anything, but who's on the channel all the time, like consistently, like people like you who I know their username. I'm still going to give a prize to somebody because I know what it's like to be broke. I'm always broke, and trading and switching and, saying I'm going to do this for Aquatic Arts because I like them anyways. I bought their stuff in the first place, and then I was like, hey, if I mention you guys on my channel, would you want to like give me some free stuff to post about? And so they said, well, we'll give you 50% off instead of giving you some free stuff. That was the first time, and then the next time they gave me like 6 free fish, and I ordered another $100 worth of stuff. But it's just grown and grown now, and they're good. They're good people. Them, Lucas Bretz, and LRB Aquatics, love both of them. And then Flip Aquatics for shrimp. I've always been tight with Rob too. So there's a few places that I always recommend to people, and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Loaves and Fishes, how's it going? So in any case, this was a $6 plant. I know for a fact because I wouldn't have paid $16.99. But it was in this brown murky water. I could tell it was Boos, Everyone else just like put this wet, soggy bag down on the ground. But I go to the wet spot. They had a black fire. Oh, thanks, man. Naked Reefer, $5 super chat. Cheers, man. No question. Just giving me money. Just handing me the money and running. You're not taking the money, giving the money and run. You're doing it in reverse, buddy, but I'll take it. That's very, very nice. So I'm looking at this though, and look what we have here. We've got basically trimmings of some sort of boost. I don't know what boost this is. Maybe some wavy. No, there's some Katharina. There's some wavy green. And maybe a couple little broken off pieces of the I can never say it right. Balandre, or I don't know how you say it. I'm just gonna pretend like I know how to say it. But yeah, so I mean, look at that. I paid $6 on sale in their grab bag pile, and that's one, two. There's some sort of red stem one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is actually just a straight, hold on, a straight rhizome mat here. Like that's all a mesh of rhizomes. So I plan on growing out all this boost for you guys. And, for myself too. But I plan on growing it out and giving it away. All these little pieces that I have over the months and years. I really like just growing out boost and, like passing it on, because it's a plant that's endangered. Sometimes it's even extinct in the wild in certain strains that used to be popular, and I think you should grow it at home sustainably as much as possible. So then we got a red Godzilla, or maybe Achilles. Look at that, it's green in this light, and then when I let it go, it's got like a metallic red. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it did it for a sec. Let's see if I can get the right light on it again. There we go. Kind of a metallic pinky red, and then super green under just natural light. So it's kind of a cool boost. It's actually like dark green here. So I always like boosts. I feel like when you grow it out, you never know what you're going to get. So this like mess of a root ball will be really interesting. Now I'll have to like either tie it to something or whatever, but secret that most of you know if you like boosts is what you can do is you can just take it and just tuck it away. So like I've got a piece floating back in here. There's pieces down in here. I just take the Bucephalandra and I just let it lay where it may. And let it hide in a dark corner even. It's better if it has flow and a little bit of light, but yeah. So, Nate Reefer, thank you. You like these live streams because you learn a lot and you don't have to ask a question. That's because I have a big mouth. So, I better get going through these. So, I'm going to show you my tissue cultures because, yeah. So, some of these I bought at full price, though. Like, some of these were for sale and some were full price. But, like, here's a hydrocotyle mini tripartite. These are cool. These are the little four leaf clovers, like these guys running up there. These are the smaller version of those back there. So they even make a smaller one. So those are cool. And if you're curious how to spell that, there it is in Japanese and in English. Alright. And then I got like this, and I don't know what it is. I looked at it, and it was $4, and then plus 30% off, which was crazy. And so now I'm looking at it, and I'm going to wash it off and take a look and try to decipher what this is. So I am going to guess this is definitely a crypt. And this looks like it's got nice leaves, nice roots. Now this looks like it may be a crypt undulata, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to look in depth. If anybody knows what this is, it's almost black, but it's purple, and there are all sorts of. I mean, look at the root development in this. They're tissue cultures that clearly got too old, but they're not rotted. The the gelatin in it does smell a little bit fermented, like an alcohol or like huckleberries, which isn't a bad smell, but it smells like maybe it started to go down. You're seeing your hand, not the plant. You don't see the plant right here? Can you guys see the plant right here? Because on my screen, this is like dead on the plant. Uh, so let me know if this is centered. Yeah, I have to move it up because I'm washing it off. Okay. Yeah, no. See, I keep washing it off because it's got this jelly stuff on it. But, uh, yeah, so I think this might be Crypt undulata. I'm not positive, though. It's in its land form, and the leaves are kind of a spear shaped. But I got 3 pots of this for $4. Then the extra sale, so $3 for 4 pots. Pretty good deal there. And I just washed it, so I can tell you that I thought it was going to be maybe rotten or something in there for that, but nope. It is totally fine. I'm going to leave the other ones in gel. Also got some, this one I bought. This is Pogostemon stellatus Dawson. And then also this was a Black Friday 30% off plant sale. I got there right when they opened, and literally was the first one in the door. I thought there'd be all these people waiting, but they all thought Small Business Saturday would be the big day. So here's another cup exactly the same of the other one. So I'm guessing it is maybe Cryptocorn undulata, maybe. Can't tell for sure. But when they're in their tissue culture form, that means that they're also in their landlocked form, like in their immersed form, if not, up top, above ground, growing in a nursery. So I know you guys aren't seeing anything. I'm trying to open something with my other hand. But here, looks like we've got another. This was $8, but then on sale it was like $6.20 or something on top of that. So this is a nice color, and it says for this plant, which I am gonna guess without knowing, it's either, well, I think it's a looks like a brownie ghost green, maybe a brownie ghost green. I'm not sure. Let's see if it does it. Sometimes these labels are accurate on these, and sometimes they just rebag stuff. But this isn't quite a full sample size, but this will be cut into 3 pieces and then regrown, for sure. Definitely be doing that. So I got a lot of boosts out of that. That was, and this has some, this might be a metallic type. It's kind of shiny with like this sage color glowing off of it. But if I read the actual package, it says Boost Brownie Ghost. Aw, thanks, dude. I appreciate that a lot, Jay. That really means a lot right now too, especially since I went and blew money on all these plants. I'm gonna try to raise them and try to get them out to you guys too, just as thank yous, giveaways and stuff. As you know, Betsy's doing a giveaway. We're giving away hundreds of dollars for people in the holidays this year as a thank you, since we just hit 3,500 people, 3,500 subscribers of this nerdy fish channel that I never thought would get off the ground, other than just to, myself chronicling what I'm learning. And so that makes me feel so happy. Just, thanks, guys. It really means a lot. Also, you can see here, this is Ludwigia pantanal that I've been growing here, and it needs to be cut because it is out above the aquarium, and the Ludwigia glandulosa is doing the same thing. And you can see it's beautiful. I really like it, but it's growing out of the aquarium over here. So I'll have to do something with that. I literally leave for like a couple days and my aquarium starts growing out of itself. Come on, aquarium. But in here you can see it looks crowded because everything's so long again. But really they've got plenty of room when I chop it back. They're all doing fine. What I do need to get though is more water flow back in here. The filter's clogged, so tomorrow that's the first order of business is getting more water flow. Also, I'm gonna get the guppies out of here, and I'm gonna get the sword tails out of here. I don't need the sword tails in here. They're causing a problem. My panda garas are eating my boost immediately. Thanks, guys. They're like the clowns of the fish world to me. They're like little puppies, little clowns, but they do ruin a lot of what I spend money on, those fish. So this was cool. This was $6.99, and I haven't been able to look at it because this bag is like why would you do this with a fish bag? Why would you make a fish bag? Yes, by the way, Betsy is definitely the emperor, queen, chairperson, El Presidente of running the Facebook group of the same name. Link in the description. And that is another place where we're going to be doing contests, giveaways for the holiday. So, subscribe, make yourself known, and check out that too, because that lets you post and share stuff, which means a lot to me because I want to know what you guys like, what you guys have accomplished. If you guys are doing something similar to what I'm doing, I want to know about it. So, in here, we've got a piece of wood with a petite Nubius petite nana growing on it. That is killer for $6. That is a killer deal. So I'm gonna soak that, but there was some funkiness on it. Where did that go? Oh, did it come off that easily? But it's actually a plug right through here. So I could take all of this Anubias. Oh, it's actually falling out. There's still rock wool on it. Oh, that's a bad idea. So this just comes right out. Oh, sorry. I know it's saying rotate device. I didn't change the device. So hole, just perfectly drilled hole. The wood though I'm not gonna lie, it had some sort of grub in it. So I'm gonna let that soak. But this Anubias for $6 for petite nana, and this is there's some, like I said, rock wool in here that has been stuck on this plant for a while. And so whether you want to call it rock wool, mineral wool, whatever, you want to get that out of a plant if you can. It can definitely stifle its growth and whatnot. But this is not bad at all. This is great for a low light tank, great for a high light tank, but this is just some amazing, small, hardy, slow growing plants. This is thick. This has been in that log, even though they just plugged it in there. I can tell it's been in there for, months. Probably sitting in a tank on display and nobody bought it, and now the log's falling apart and had some grubs, water grubs of some sort, and the moss, rock wool on it. We had our first winner this afternoon. Harrison Lucas was the lucky winner. Well, congrats, Harrison Lucas of Betsy's part of the giveaway. We will be giving stuff away. I figured y'all get enough deals on Black Friday. I'm not really a retailer myself, but I figured that I'd be giving you guys, one, a heads up on where to be shopping, and two, uh, also, Cyber Monday's coming up, so keep an eye out at all the good spots for your favorite stuff there. Helcio Pires. How's it going, man? But yeah, so this is great. This is beautiful. I don't know what this black root rot almost looking stuff is, but I'm just gonna. I know you guys can't see anything. Don't even talk to me about it, brah. I'm just gonna rip it off because with these rhizomes like this, the rhizomes here have already been contorted to try to fit through that hole. So really these rhizomes are gonna need to spread out. I should cut this up into 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, the main stems, because that's a decent size for petite nana. That is a decent size to not have crawled along a stick or something. So I'm just setting my Anubias over in here, and for $6, man, I lucked out on some of these plants. I feel like there's got to be one where I'm going to be like, wah, wah, wah. But you guys are finding out as I am. As any video, I know this is like, who cares what I open from the discount bag? But we're here because we like each other, we like chatting, and if you guys have any questions unrelated to whatever the heck I'm fiddling with, just chime in and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. What plants would you suggest for hard water tanks? A lot. Pretty much most plants don't mind moderately hard water. If it's like rock hard, there's some that don't like that. I'm trying to think like some of the vals and some of the like Rotala wallachia, stuff like that. Crypts, yeah, they can do well. So this is another plant. This was a grab bag for $4, and I don't know what this is, honestly. Let's see. So it looks like a landlocked form of maybe Anubias? Anubias, but it's not feeling like Anubias. I don't know what this is for sure. It might just be landlocked Anubias. We're going to put this up in the quarantine because I don't know what it is. So I'm going to let it float. And let's see what else was in here. Maybe there's one with a name. More. And it looks like if we pull this out, it's still in its little gravel container. Let me wash it off. And it is another one of the same plants. I'm guessing this might just be a like a... Hold on, I know you guys can't see anything. I'm wondering if this is are they crypts? Yeah, they're interesting crypts if they are. I'm trying to see what the bottom looks like. Yeah, they are crypts. You're right. They're crypts, and there are a ton of them. Whatever they are, I have a ton of them. There's like 30 in each little wad. And it looked like an Anubias to me, Betsy, at first, but it doesn't have the right consistency. It doesn't have rhizomes. And the thing that threw me off was it's in a bag that said Anubias, but it's not. It's something different. And this one's pretty darn chewed up, this one here. And it's got snail eggs and black beard algae on it. So I'm going to consider that one set aside, maybe deal with it later. But like I said, I got all of those for like, I don't know, $4 or $5 in a grab bag. And the amount of crypts we're dealing with here that I can break apart and plant that's a lot of material for that price. Um, so looking in here, we've got another one of these of the undulata crypt. Over here, this was $8. This was the score. So this was Anubias Nana Petite and Barterai, and then what is it? The one that starts with an F. Frizze, or keeps telling me to rotate my phone. You guys can see that I'm wearing Star Wars pajama pants. I'm over wearing clothes after driving, and being in the same ones all weekend. So let's see. Here's one of the plants. This is not Petite Nana, but this is definitely old. Like, look at the root ball on this thing. The root ball is really old on this. Like, it's been sitting in the back of a tank under something. But it's starting to sprout. It wants to grow so badly. Look at this plant. It's trying to grow so badly. So for this was all $8. So there's this plant, and then I'm gonna pull out the other ones here in a sec. But we've got this one, Andrea. Oh, Andre. Oh, yes, Fraserite. That's the one I was trying to think of. I think that's what the other one might be in the bag. We'll see here. I haven't looked at it closely. This actually does have some like of the cophifolia look, but this is probably just Anubias Nana, not Nana Petite. I think that's what that is, or maybe Barterai. I can't tell yet. It hasn't grown out enough, but it's big old chunky rhizome. That's definitely going in a tank. So that I'm stoked on that. Let's see what else is in the same bag that was all the same price. Also, this piece here, and there's like substrate, and it looks like they have. I see a lot of yellow, so maybe potassium or phosphate. I mean, maybe a little bit lack of phosphates, but other than that, like these plants are pretty good. Um, some of my Anubias started melting. What could it be? I have enough light. Huh. That's Halcyon. That is kind of odd. Did it turn black or did it like melt like this? Because you can also burn Anubias, but also just check out this Anubias back here. Like this tank is super happy, but the Anubias just gets like a thinness on its leaves if it doesn't get enough flow, and it can start to melt, and then that can kind of happen. But yeah, yeah, definitely spray this solution here has hydrogen peroxide in it, so don't worry. That's what I'm doing effectively with this dip. And Fish Tropic, what up? And Alyssa, what up? How's everybody doing? So yeah, down from the wet spot. So this was in there. So I don't know. If anybody knows for sure, this may be a barter. I can't tell for sure. I would trim these. Actually, these roots, maybe not. I might trim this stuff a little bit, but this is like dense. These roots are hard as wood. Like they're in a knot. So it needs some untying, this piece here. I might even cut the root ball in half along the symmetry line of this biggest leaf here and allow it to unclog because it's trying to send out runners. Here's the main line, and it's sending runners out all that way. So it must have been constrained under a pile. A lot of times in shops, I've noticed they'll get these plants and they constrain them really tightly, and with for whatever reason, or because they're in a log, or and they'll be at the bottom of a pile or something. But that's the only problem they have. Like this petite nana is like killer for the price, and it was in that log. So let's see what else. Oh, this is definitely Anubias petite nana, nana petite, however you want to say that. So I'm gonna wash this off a little bit. Plant money, Bob, dude, Bob, you are out of order, sir. You help me out so much in this hobby. You're like, just thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. Bob, do you have any questions? What do I think about dirted tanks? Dirted tanks, I love dirted tanks, but I usually just use Amazonia, EcoComplete, Fluval Stratum, stuff like that. I think for the ease of growing, it's great. It is more expensive, that's for sure, but I really like the stuff. It makes life easy. Last thing in this how much was it again? $8 grab bag. So we got all this Anubias that's gonna go plop into a tank in a minute here. Then we've got these pots. So everybody's probably seen these. If you see these tags with the little black outline and then this font in the Times New Roman capital, and then the italicized below it, uh, this is interesting. Anubias barteri or barterite verse Nana Petite or variety Nana Petite. But I'm curious. What is it on? Sorry, I'm trying to see what the heck it's on. But it's clearly bulging out of its little uh, moss rock wool deal. So we're gonna squeeze it out. Ugh. We're gonna plop it open. Let me set the phone for just 1 second down. I'm not gone. I still care about you guys. Alright. Just trying to decipher what the heck they did. Okay. So, these pots are usually like a $10 or $12 a lot of places, like aquarium co-op and stuff. These, the full pot. And I just got all of these. So, I mean, and we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of those for $8 at the wet spot. So, if you guys find yourself in Portland ever, look at all that. Well, now it's sinking. But I've got some Tetras in there, the purple neon Tetras. They're purple and blue. They're like an ice blue in their body, and then a purple line through them. They're really cool looking. But I'm just gonna let the plants chill in here. Yeah. So, how cool is that? That was a killer bag. Some of their bags were better than others, but I was there and swooped in on bags real quick. So in here, let me set this down. I'm going to set this down and open a couple. What's in the trap tank? Trap tank. Trap tank? On the floor? The floor tank? No, these are not the Cochuse Tetras. These are actually a purple Tetra. They are called... I'll tell you in 1 sec after I fish this plant that I just tossed in here. Where did it go? Okay, so... I'm getting my phone wet. Sorry. Now I'm all zoomed in. Sorry, guys. I got my phone wet, and that definitely didn't help. Didn't help the process of you guys seeing what I'm doing. So, I will tell you what that Tetra is. I don't think it's a true Tetra. I've got the Latin name. There we go. Yeah, that was an awesome bag. So then in here, I've got a bronze Wendetti Cryptocurn Tropica. So, see, it's melting, but that's no biggie. Look at how strong the root structure is. So I'm just going to leave all the crypts in here because there's a lot of crypts. And now this is what I don't know what to do with. So these are all bulbs, and they are not telling you what kind of bulbs they are, even though I know that this is like a Ponegeton and this is probably an onion plant or a crinum. But so in this package there are 6 bulbs for $2, and whatever's coming out is dead. It's gonna have to retry, but they will usually. Um, and somebody said that they have the. Let's see here. Fish Tropic. The wet spot is your natural aquariums. That is your home aquarium, or I mean your hometown. Awesome, that is rad. What is in the strainer in the tank? Oh, the trap in the tank. Got it, you guys. I got it. Nothing. uh, it's kind of for another video, but real briefly, if you see what the tetras are doing, it's moss and some plants in it, and they can't get in. But this is Bob says, don't bother opening the package of bulbs. Just send it to Tennessee. That's where Bob lives, guys. So it's got moss and plants in there, but they can't get in. These guys are egg scatterers, and I had some Danios and some SB rasbora also hanging out in there. So it's just kind of the area with vegetation other than floating that overnight before previously some fish have been in there, and I'm hoping that they'll hatch out of there. Riddle me this. If a fish farts, would you even notice it happening? Oh, I would. I am very perceptive. Alright, so then we've got more bulbs here, and this one you can kind of make out. Looks like maybe an Aponegeton of some sort. Not sure. I feel like I can even see, like, is it a Madagascar lace plant? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Like, can we see in the light what it might be? Maybe not a lace. No, it's not Madagascar lace, but I think it is an Aponegeton or a Ponegeton. So this, again, there's only 3 bulbs in this, but this bundle was $2 also. So I grabbed that up because, I mean, why not? I'm just going to have like 40 bulbs. That's, okay, I'm not going to lie. That's the majority of what I bought the rest of was these $2 bulb packs. So they're starting to grow. I don't know what the heck most of them are. These look like onion plants to me, but not sure. They're interesting. I don't see any spiraling or anything, but lots of bulbs. Like this one has a tuber, which is interesting. This is not a bulb. It is a ginormous tuber that's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches long, probably. I mean, it's girthy. Then we've got another bag here that was price probably rubbed off, but these were the best deal. These and the yeah. So this, if I can make it out, I think was $12. And I couldn't see what it was, just like the other boost bag, because it's all dirty. It doesn't have a name or anything like that. And so, hold on, let me set this down and cut open the bag. Yeah, the tubers and the bulbs, sometimes when they look like that, they're, like, they had papyrus there. They had a lot of funky stuff that, like, you normally don't see, so that makes it even worse for trying to narrow it down for me. But let's see what type of boost I scored here. Again, man, this bag has way more than I thought, and it's like a pot and a half if you were to get like it from the store as a culture, as a tissue culture. Plus, it's clearly off another Where did it? I just dropped a chunk of it in there. Um, yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. We've got lots of people watching. All right, so this is off a mat. So this must have been out of a display tank. And this, oh yeah, this is going to be nice. So this is going to grow nice and dark with those narrow leaves. Um, this might be like Achilles or something. I don't know. We'll see. And then in the same bag, there's definitely some red Godzilla. Um, some ghost, looks like. So definitely scored on that. But beyond all that, these rhizomes are just matted. And I know for a fact they're not just wild caught rhizome mats, which is really, really great. These are actually out of their tanks, their display tanks. So they've tried pretty hard to slow down on using boosts from wild sources, but even these pieces that are breaking off in here, each of these is likely to eventually grow into its own little piece of boost. So that for $11 for all those, and then 6 for the other ones, killer deal. Just great deal. Um, I'm gonna have to grow out these bulbs, guys. Look at all these bulbs. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's more. This was $1. This was boost for $1. So I'm guessing it's got to be like wavy green or something, or Ballanday, or however you say that one. More boosts here. I guess I bought all their. I kept coming back because what they did was you're gonna. So yes, I need more tanks for the plant. That's why I got a new tank. I got a whole new tank. This tank has mops in it. Those aren't plants. They're 4 green big mops. So yeah, I got room for some stuff, which I'm stoked on. Uh, yeah, I love jungle tanks too, and I'll sell or trade. But I kind of need a. What I really need to buy are a couple new filters. And more light. Yeah, exactly. Um, this was killer. So for $2, check this out. This is a very bizarre bulb. Look at this. It's got pink and white on it. I don't know. If you guys know what this is, I would love to know. And then they feel like they were cut in half. Like they look like nuts almost. And some of them have roots coming out of them like a normal tuber would. And some of them are clearly bulbs that haven't opened yet. But a lot of them are these, which have been cut open, and you can see the shell around it. And interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I got a lot of boosts, Jay Blair. I got a lot of boosts. So, like, here's some that I got. This one, I was told, uh, oh yeah, 99 cents. What the heck? So 99 cents, just because it looked tattered on the edges. Like, it's the rhizome you care about. And this rhizome, it's leaking, but this rhizome goes all the way to here. So this rhizome starts up in here and goes to here. I can retrain this to flower out of, or to leaf out, branch out, anywhere along there. So, these are all bulbs. These are all 6, or wait, 4, there's one 4-pack, and then the rest of these are all like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of bulbs, probably upon a guiton and other stuff. These were $2 a pop. I'm gonna have to see what they grow into, I guess. I don't know much about bulbs other than I've raised a couple and some lilies. I'd like some lilies, but I have a feeling those aren't lily bulbs. Just lily bulbs are usually hard as a rock. Actually, this could be a tiger lily bulb. I'm not sure. And then in here, as we showed earlier, we've got all of the crypt that I don't know the name of. If someone can help me, Bentley, you can have some. But look at all these plants that you could plant. Like, I don't know. It's too many to just count. Like it just depends on what you'd want to do with it. Um, but I mean, there are a lot in there right now, and I think they're in there. They're gonna melt. The way they feel is like they're gonna either melt that or they're really underwater already. But I just don't see that very often, especially from people or places that sell the amount that Wet Spot does. But I don't know. Maybe for the sale they did, and this wood. It keeps telling me to rotate my phone. It maybe yeah. Uh, doesn't look like a crypt. Bentley, you don't think this is a crypt? At first we were all like, "Oh, is that a Nubius? What is that?" But check it out, like the roots and stuff. They don't label anything. Uh, and like there's roots. Definitely, I have no idea. Definitely. So, but I got a lot of it because I bought one $8 bag that just had all of these shoots in it. It does look like a Nubius. Yeah, we were talking about that. At first, I was like, is that a bunch of Barterai or like, I don't know. I just, I don't even know, guys. Uh, yeah, crypts look weird immersed, definitely. And see, I need to cut this tank. I need to trim the heck out of it. And so yeah, that is the plant horde that came home with me. Let's see if anybody's covering up at all. Oh yeah, so they're listed wrong on their website and in their store. If you guys can buy these by the time they see this video, uh, these are listed as axle or I mean as green rasboras. They are blue axelrodi rasboras, which go for like $8.99 some places, like $5.99 some places. $4.99 is the lowest I've ever seen them. They're $1.99 in store right now. Like forget the sale or anything. They're $1.99. So if you like these guys, I have them upstairs too, but I wasn't sure if they were exactly the same until I got them in the tank, and then I was like, "Whoa, yeah!" Alyssa, those are kind of the ones that I have too. I've got, uh, yeah, they're very similar to the ones I have. I gotta look up that one that Bentley mentioned. Lagandera Mi Boldai. Is that a Kid Rock song? Or like an Irish folk song? Ooh, Cryptocorn Pechii or Petechi. I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna even pretend to try. I'm so tired at this point. I have this weird black hair algae, not BBA, and I need help getting rid of it. Go to the Facebook group we have and take a picture of it and go to the Facebook group and we'll help you out there. Pictures worth 1,000 words. I have clones basically of my nana plant from long reaching leaves I was trying to feed to trim. Yeah, totally. Yes, Spirellus tiger is my favorite crypt right now. Undulata used to be one of my favorites. By the way, if you're just tuning in now, all this Anubius was $6 in a grab bag. That's probably the most valuable grab bag that I got of the whole deal there. So, yeah, and all this boost. So all this boost here. The boost is loose. I spent $52 on all these plants and this bucket and all of those bulbs and all of the tissue cultures. So, woo! Got to figure out what I'm going to do with them bulbs. But I wanted actually Bentley, where are you? Are you still here, Bentley? Bentley, you're my only hope. Uh, this one here is this looks like crypt undulata to me, or something of that nature. can you confirm or deny what this may be? It's definitely a crypt, though, and it's tissue culture. Uh, White root stems, purple to blackish red mahogany leaves, and it's in its immersed form. It's not underwater form. But if you know what that is, yeah. $5 naked reefer. Thanks again, everybody. The undulata red, yeah, totally. So yeah, for $4, I picked up 3 of these of the undulata red. I like it, but the truth is, if you guys in the Seattle area around me, friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. Uh, yes, I think that you are right. Mandalay, FSU or FSU could be, um, but yeah, I think that yeah, if you live near me and you know that you want uh, some of this crypt that I got a ton of, stuff like that. I can probably give some away to my friends and to the people who you don't hang out with me, but we chat on here. Uh, Definitely, we can work something out that's like dirt cheap. Just because I got too much stuff in some of these grab bags that I'm not going to use. So, uh, also, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I just love these Danios that are in right now. They're all over the West Coast, and they are Maytangensis Danios. They're just beautiful. They're blue with an orange color. Nothing live streaming will show their beauty. With a purple, like lilac color, and then just silver that radiates that like so much that you can't. They just look white out compared to other shiny fish. So very cool. Um, Halcyon, you live close to me. Don't you live in Germany or something crazy? I don't know. I made that up. I'm sorry. I'm stereotyping because of names. Uh, but I feel like you live in UK or somewhere. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Turning this off. Also, I've got brand new babies that were born. Where'd they go? I totally scared them all away. Brand new baby fry of some sort in here. I don't know. Got lot of live bears. Also have a ton of red rooster plant, and tried to get rid of duckweed, but 3 days gone, and look, I couldn't see any, and now it's back. So I knew that would happen. But I think I'm gonna go onto the website getgills.com, and I think I'm gonna post some shrimpy wimpy dimps and some other stuff real soon. Oh, you live in Miami, right? Yeah, that is just a post office away. That's true. It's true with everybody in the world, technically. Uh, so yeah, in here, something interesting's gone on, which these are the Neocaridina Blue Dreams. This one is just that color light because a couple of them just gave birth and they're real light. But also the Babalti Caridina shrimp are doing phenomenal right now. There are so many in here. I need to sell some, but I don't want to just sell them at. Oh, later, Alyssa. You have a great night. Take care. If you want some of this haul, please hit me up because I can't just hoard it. I mean, like I seriously need to give some of it away, or just at cost. And I would love if you guys want some locally. Let me know. I am keeping most of the booths myself though. And the Anubius, but all the other stuff I will get rid of for pretty much what I got it for. If we can figure that price out approximately. So, going upstairs now and turning off some of these lights. Hold on. There we go. When in doubt, just unplug the whole thing. Oh, right. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Got bummed. I thought about a week ago I told you about the blue half-size water drums I was supposed to get. I checked them out and they all had drill holes in the bottom. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes stuff doesn't pan out the way you wished it would. Also, here is my like inlay tank. Gonna move the Moscow blue guppies to that top 20 gallon in the stack. That's a brand new tank because I had such a bad bacteria outbreak. But this tank now has mostly the only thing that's not endemic. So the panda loaches are from China, but very close to Shan, and the guppies are from Venezuela, so kind of off there. But everything else in this tank pretty much now is endemic to Lake Inle in Myanmar. So I'm feeling really good. Oh, the RU2s are another exception. I knew there were a couple. And there are a few baby plecos that are still kicking it somewhere around in here. So other than that, though, all fish from Lake Inle. Your guppies don't nip your plants. I don't know. They probably do, but not enough to bug anything. I mean, there's enough plants here that these fish could eat plants for a living, and it would be fine. Also, let's see. I think my panda loaches died in the depths of your crypts, and Amano's got them. Could be. They're expensive, though. Where's locally to me, Naked Reefer? I am in Seattle, Washington. I went to Portland to score these deals, but with traffic, it was like over 5-hour drive, I want to say. Again, there really is not a lot of fish in there. Well, so yeah, there's a lot of fish in here, species-wise and numbers. There's like 60 fish in here. But, like, mass-wise, if I took these guppies out, there would be like hardly any biomass of fish plus shrimp, and it works out just fine. And it's got a 70-gallon filter on it, so that tank always has 0 nitrates unless I jack them up for the purpose of the plants. Also, the Thor's hammer is doing great. The Java fern, the melon or the Prince sword and the melon sword doing great. Let's see what else. Well, and it's really cold right now in some areas, so it depends. Then also, so these are, you guys have seen these, but the Flame Daniels. I'm also going to be getting rid of these sword tails just because they're too big. They're too much. This big mama is literally giving birth tonight, and she's just too much. Look at her. She's like 4 inches long. It's just bonkers. She's way too big and makes way too much waste. I'd rather have like a loach or something. All right, guys, if everybody's going to sleep, what are those little blue fish in here? These are neon green tetras. Very similar to neon blue tetras, but neon green actually turn color when you look at them from above or below. Same fish pretty much other than that. And then these are black neon tetras that have that blue fin on them too. But yeah, so that's that. And if you were talking about the little blue fish over here, those are axelrodi. They are blue axelrodi. This tank is just lovely. Like, I'll be posting a video soon of just all the great little fish in here. Livestream does not do anything justice color-wise or any of that. especially these Bentley. This fish I got from Bentley. Um, this beautiful Moscow Hawaiian blue Moscow, and then these I'm in love with the Samfong rasboras. They are available also at the Wet Spot online. I don't have any commissions or deals set up with the Wet Spot whatsoever. Quite the opposite. Actually, they're launching their own website and or their own review site and YouTube. And so they literally were like, "No, you can't film in here. We let you film last time." So, yeah. Then one of the managers was like, "Yeah, you can film in here. Don't worry about it." But the big high up people didn't want me to, so I respected that after I got the notice. But I have an hour and a half footage of there, and I have nothing but good stuff to say about them. So other than it takes kind of forever to get your fish, you like take a number and then someone helps you, and they get your fish one bag at a time. So they get the fish. They get a bag up front. It's a big store. Crazy hair. And then they go, yeah, they are Luke Roebuck's line originally, but yes, Bentley is the one who has masterminded their return to the hobby online. There's another one or two people that also seem to have them, but yeah, that's huge. What was I going to say? All right, you guys, I am really worn out. It's been a long day, long vacation or holiday. I didn't feel like a vacation. But yeah, if you live in my area, get a hold of me. I need to help share the wealth. Bentley is selling 10 pairs. Did you see his stream today? I did not. I will have to check it out. I have not had internet other than Wi-Fi internet lately, and so I've been trying to not use it. So, yeah. But in any case, I got to get going because I'm going to stop making sense here soon. And I'll probably do another live stream, maybe even tomorrow when I get settled and I have my thoughts more clear. But I just wanted to kind of do like an unboxing of the Black Friday plant sale there. And maybe I can ID the rest of these plants. I was hoping maybe you guys could. But yeah, and I might even sell some just for nice reasonable price, like that boost $5 or something, for a clump that's worth 15. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't have infinite room. I miss having the fish tank that was over there. And we just had some killer bad stuff going on. But yeah, so I got some good deals. Lots of crypts. The thing is, I don't have enough room. I don't have enough substrate for crypts. And not knowing what was in the bags, a lot of them are grab bags for like $5 or something, or $8 or whatever it was, and then you have 18 crypts in there. So yeah, Bob, thank you for sticking with me. Everyone who super chatted tonight, thank you so much. Means a lot to me. Same with the Patreon people. Same with just the subscribers. Using the codes on the Aquatic Arts Secret Shrimp 15 all caps helps a lot. Plus you get entered into a sweet giveaway and you get 15% off. There's not really a downside. I had some internet issues while uploading, basically lost 4 hours of uploading. Oh, Bentley, I am sorry, buddy. I definitely had that happen recently. Real frustrating. I had that happen when I was talking about it's 6 plecos that I've had die. So you win some, you lose some. When you hit the street hard and you try to get these crazy deals like this, I mean, I got up early and I drove to a different city and state to get fish on a Black Friday, or plants, I should say. Nobody was there for the plants, like hardly. Although there were some Anubias white, like pure white, not even pinto. It was like pure white, and those went immediately the night before to crew, and there were like 3 left. and I don't know, somebody somehow those sold like immediately. So yeah. So yeah. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day, night, day tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll upload some videos. I've got some video of the trip, but I am running low and itchy. Something I touched is making me itchy, and maybe you can see, but it's making me get like blotchiness. So, gonna figure that out. Gonna go to bed. All right, guys. I know this wasn't like the most thrilling or educational live stream, but just thought I'd share it in case you guys were interested, and it looks like a couple were. So we'll try to get more fun, educational, and engaging soon. But until then, have a great night. Take care of yourselves, take care of your critters, and good night. Bye.